Hi guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are here with our female human noble, Eurydice Cousland, and last time we did the Sir Otto quest in the Alienage, where we had to deal with the demons in the orphanage, and we finished up the side quest lines for the Mages Collective, the Chantry, and the Blackstone Regulars. So this time we are going to go ahead and go to the Landsmeet. Obviously we have to take Alistair, he's locked in. Let's take Wynn.
Yes.
And Liliana.
Indeed.
Okay, I also had to temporarily deactivate the extra dog slot mod because the Landsmeet can possibly be broken by it, so it's best to just turn it off before the Landsmeet, so I'll turn it back on after we finish. I mean, it is kind of funny if you do bring your dog because when you, if you're choosing to fight Loghain or like a champion, you can be like, my dog will fight Loghain, and Eamon's like, yeah, I don't think we can let your dog decide the fate of Ferelden. It's pretty funny.
And I'm off. Yes.
Guess they don't have anything to say to each other. All right. To the palace.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Right. So if you have max coercion, you can actually talk her down and she will let you through. You won't have to fight her. But I generally like to fight her because, yeah, she has a decent sword and, well, you know, just tired of delusional fools. How can you support the men who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
Oh, so now you admit Loghain may have killed him.
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Cailan and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Cailan threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
He sold people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
How do you justify letting Oral Howe torture his subjects?
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Stop talking, show me what you can do with that thing.
I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden.
Yeah, you
To arms, men!
Going. Yes. All right. If you insist, look over there.
Now we're going to bed.
Alright, that's all it is then.
As you can see, it's not exactly an easy fight. Poor Alistair went down already. Alistair, honey. Okay. I'm gonna heal you. Let's see. Need a injury kit. Don't want you going in there with a cracked skull. It wouldn't be the best damage, I don't think. You get the summer sword. It's decent. Two-handed sword.
Alright. Going. Huh.
Okay, is that everything? Looks like it. Okay. So that's reset.
Yes.
Let's do this.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear.
Yeah.
He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands?
Yeah.
Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Okay, so you have to be careful with what you say. You need to pick the things that give you the most points and stuff, because if you don't win the Landsmeet, then you'll have to fight like Loghain in like half the room. So it's easier to just win. So, the best thing to say in this one is to go with the Blight is the threat here, not Orlais. That will bring in Wolf to your side.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes.
They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostergard.
Oh, why did
And they
that
asked to bring
happen?
with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Oy. Okay. So, for this one, you can go with sold into slavery, or you can go with how torturing and innocents and stuff. I usually go with the how one. So, you allowed Ren and How to imprison and torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son
he'll
was
help.
taken under cover of night. The things done to him. Some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
How was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him.
I don't think murder
Whatever Howe
is
may
the
have
right
done, he
word.
should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Considering he did the same to my family. Okay, so you can go with selling the elves, or you can go with the blood mage for all Eamon. The elves is usually what I go with. But I might go with the blood mage, because then Alfstana, I go with one of the two. Alfstana will kind of pop in with the blood mage.
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry
Ooh,
will
the Grand
overlook
Cleric.
this, Terran Logain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this warden has done with my daughter.
I protected her from you?
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
Yes.
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Yep. Now, if you had told her that you were not going to support her or that you were going to kill Logain, she would not have done this. She would have come in and been like, oh yeah, the Warden is terrible and we shouldn't side with them. So she's a very treacherous person. The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora.
Oh dear.
I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Thank you.
The Warden helped me
This
personally
is the
in
crow
a
guy
family
who
matter.
helped save his son.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Logain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden.
This-
the Blight is coming.
This
We
is
need
the guy
Grey
that lets
Wardens.
you know if you won or not, basically. If he says he stands with the Warden, you won. If he says Logain, you lost. So, you lose. The Landsmaid is against you, Logain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have.
Yeah.
How dare you judge me?
So you can just attack him, where you'll have to fight like all his men and stuff, or you can do a duel. I generally like to do a duel. Call off your men, and we will settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this.
Yeah.
I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Yeah, you can let anyone fight him. Like I said earlier about the dog, it's actually pretty funny, but they won't let it actually happen. If you let Alistair do this, he will just kill him, and it kind of removes a lot of the control and stuff, because if Alistair kills Logain and he's hardened, he will automatically take the throne. There's really, like, you will have no option to be like, I'm going to roll beside him or anything like that. So if you're planning on doing that, you do not want to let Alistair kill him. I'm going to fight.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
I'm ready, man. You guys might want to stand back just a little bit, just saying.
That won't stop me!
Wonderful!
Alright, I'm game!
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kaelin,
Wow.
a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
So you can just outright kill him, but I generally just say accept your surrender just to get the extra drama and stuff.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? No. After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. Batean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
I wish that we could just do this and keep Alistair. I mean, you can, if you've hardened Alistair and made him to where he's going to marry Anora, you can actually take Logain and Alistair will not die or become a drunk or anything. He will marry Anora and you can talk to him at the end. He's like really bitter and stuff. I wish we could just kind of take Logain, hurl him at the Archdemon and let him deal with it, and then we could just go off into the sunset, but no. You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
No.
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Yeah, he needs to die. Sorry.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Anora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Anora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I'm going to do this because, like I said, if Alistair does it, he'll just automatically take the throne. Something else to kind of keep in mind, if you are a male Cousland who wants to marry Anora, you cannot kill Logain because she will refuse to marry whoever kills her father's, or whoever her father's killer is. And that's going to apply to Alistair too. So if Alistair was going to marry her, we would have to kill Logain. If you're Cousland, you need to keep Alistair non-hardened and then let him kill Logain because he won't automatically take the throne and you can still marry Anora. So it's kind of a juggling act. I'm going to do it.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No! When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Sure. I want to talk to them first, though, you know. I want to talk to Honora.
Certainly.
What makes you think you're a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
You don't know that. He'll have my help and Eamon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Who do you think I should choose?
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead Ferelden. I have proven this.
I want to talk to Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What makes you a better choice?
I can do this. I may not know politics the way she does, but I know what needs to be done. I can get our armies marching toward the Blight. She only cares about having power.
And you're willing to give up your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Do you think you're ready to be king?
As ready as anyone ever is, I suppose. Which is to say, yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Alistair will be king, and I'll rule beside him.
Really? You will?
Obviously,
this
sweetheart.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Be reasonable.
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
Put her in the tower for now. If I fall against the Blight, then she can have her throne. If not, then we'll see.
You would give me a chance for the throne after all this?
I said if I fall, Honora. If I fall, the throne falls to you. I won't kill you while there's a chance that could happen. Somebody has to treat this Blight seriously.
That is uncharacteristically wise of you.
Yes, well, don't let it get around. I have a reputation.
Very well then. Guards, take her away. Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that will be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Get to the Blight.
I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies.
Yes, dear.
Shall we finish this thing together?
We'll beat this Blight as Caitlin dreamed.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this Blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Yay!
We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Yes, dear.
So, strange story. Tell me if you've heard this one. This fella gets made king, and then gets engaged, all on the same night.
You're welcome.
I'm actually fine with becoming king. I've had some time to come to terms with that. I suppose there's some good I could even do. I suppose I'm more curious about, you know, the engagement. I like the idea, but are you sure?
Of course. Am I sure I want to marry you? Yes.
Oh, I guess that saves me having to ask then. Phew. They'll expect an heir, you know. With the taint in our blood, it's hard enough for a Grey Warden to have a child on their own. For two of them, every Grey Warden I knew who had children had them before they took the joining. Having an heir might not be possible.
Well, it won't be for lack of trying.
That's an excellent point. Good thing we got started when we did, huh? I suppose this is something we'll just have to deal with later. My coronation isn't going to happen for some time yet, and we've still the Darkspawn to fight. Our Leman has left for Redcliffe, and he says the armies have almost finished gathering there. We should go to Redcliffe as soon as possible. If we don't deal with the Archdemon soon, it'll get cranky, and nobody wants that.
Nope. Yay. Now we're gonna be the queen. So excited. Okay. Actually gonna move this down. There. Okay. Okay, so Slim should have showed back up. So we should be able to go over and do that quest. The final quest to get the Tears of Andraste, I think it is. I don't think Alistair has anything else to say, but I just want to double check before we run out because it's been a while. So. Oh, no, he's not even up here. Not really even sure where he's at. Somewhere. I don't know. Okay. So, I just leveled up, didn't I? Oh, I had an extra thing. Punisher. Alright. Yeah, I forgot you get 2 for doing that. Okay.
Yes.
Let's take Morgan.
Indeed.
And awkward. Get us the people who don't usually get to get out that much. Oh, and everybody else leveled up too. Of course they did. Alright. See. Double check everybody's tactics. Okay. Alright, come on, guys. Hello, Slim.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist?
How much?
Nothing. You may not make much either. It's the principle, really.
Alright, as long as it goes down better than last time.
No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history? Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are.
Okay, tell me about them.
There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
Okay.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic.
Do they do anything?
They're holy, precious, and wet. But it's what they symbolize that's important.
Wet. You believe it, huh?
Growing up in the alienage, you want to believe in something. Something that explains the suffering. I have faith. Not everyone does.
Who has it?
Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind.
I'm in.
Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry. We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
Okay.
I swear the things I could do to you.
Ugh, it is leering at me once again.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I went out real quick and reactivated the extra dog slot mod so we have Orpheus back with us. Oh, yeah. I actually should let those reset so that the one will activate on him too. Okay. Doesn't look like we can go that way.
Trap.
There are a lot
simple to
of
see,
traps
really.
in here, like a ton. Make sure you bring a rogue if you aren't one. Hello. One little second here.
Huh. Don't look now. Trap. So simple to see. Quick! Time to play. All right.
Okay. Oh, did a puppy get it? Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I have more Bari Crunch for my little guy here. Let me get that for him? Oh, right. I have to put it down in there. There you go. Oh, better. Okay. Let's see. You end up kind of in a lot of like squares and loops and things, so guess we'll go this way first, and then we'll just kind of come back around. Okay, nothing here.
Don't look now.
I said a lot of traps. I can sense the mess in here. Let's just go deal with it.
Oh, you want to die? Going. No mercy. Wipe them out. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yay. Come here, mage.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. Let's finish going around here.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
So let's go ahead and go up through this room here. Kitchen supplies. Okay. Onward. Alright, so let's go the upper path first.
Don't look now. Yes. Going. How about you then?
Argren wins again.
Actually, another way out.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Grab that while we're here. Alright. Okay. Up here. And of course there's nothing. So let's go back this way. And in here.
Oh! happy dance.
Yes. All right. All right.
I see you back there. Don't you guys know?
Now this should be fun. That won't stop me.
You guys got him? Alright, we're good. So now we're kind of back more in the area where we were initially when we were trying to get the to rob him the first time. Come on. Come on.
How amusing!
Alright. I was trying to make sure there was anything else back here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we go back down to the vault. Well done, puppy.
And I'm off.
Oh no, you mean it could be back there behind that very badly concealed door? I am shocked.
Huh.
Yes. It's just stunning.
Don't look now.
Ah, yes. There are like 5 traps in
So
here.
simple to see, really. Don't look now. Trap. So simple to see, really.
I believe if you don't disarm the traps, then the golems attack you, I think. It's been a while because I always disarm them, so...
Going.
Ooh. An exalted mall. Well, that's exciting. There they are. Yeah, we did not get much out of it, that's for sure. Oh well. Oh, now we got a whole host of people out here.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly.
Yep. I'm on it.
Right then.
You okay back there? She's alright. Okay. Then we can just kind of keep going and go back out the way we initially came in when we were here the first time. Which is nice.
Time for more practice. Take that!
Alright, that's it. I think we work well together.
Alright. Anything else? Up, weapon over there. Okay. And now we can just leave this way. So we'll go back and give this to Slim. And then the crime wave questline will be complete.
You couldn't hurt me if you wanted to, witch, you know that?
Tis so.
Dwarves resist magic, woman. There's nothing you could do.
Nothing. I could not, for instance, kick you in your manhood.
Oh.
Do you wish to see?
Not necessary.
Well, the offer stands.
You did it. You really did it. Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Band friend Daryl will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
I always deliver it myself because it just feels more appropriate. I want to deliver it.
I suppose you could drop it off in the charity box. I considered that, but I didn't want anything to trace the crime back to us. But you have a more legitimate reason to be there than I.
Drop them off.
Just sauntered up there and dropped it off. Very brazen of you. So, the matter is closed. Truly, it's been a pleasure.
Yep. Bye. We got 10 sovereigns for doing that. And you can come back and kind of talk to her.
The writing on this bottle, very ancient. Could it be the tears? No. Relics like that just don't appear out of nowhere.
They do.
They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that bar.
So, with the boss,
Pardon?
You and the boss, rolling your oats.
I don't know.
Polishing the footstones.
What you're...
Oh my god.
Tapping the midnight still, if you will.
What are you going on about?
Forging the moaning statue, bucking the forbidden horse, donning the velvet hat.
Are you just making these up right now?
Nope. Been saving them.
Oh my god.
Yes. So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Okay, let's go ahead and head back to camp. Okay, I think we've talked to pretty much everyone, but I do believe Sir Gilmer had a couple more conversations we hadn't done.
Wow, so you get to be the Queen of Ferelden.
Yep.
I'm happy for you, my friend. Truly
Queen
happy.
of Ferelden. The fact that I'm queen doesn't change anything.
Hopefully it won't. I think it would be good for us to have you as our queen.
Thank you.
Yes. What do you need?
Okay, so the travels.
My travels? Well, I don't think there's so much to tell. I traveled with the regiment, mostly, and always to accompany the Tairn. I've been to Denham several times, Redcliffe, but I must say that it's not only the places we travel to that I enjoy. It's the travel itself. The landscapes, the fresh air, the wind on my face. Making camp and sharing laughs with my friends.
We do that now, right?
Well, we do. But traveling in times of peace is so much better. You come across working peasants with happy faces, caravans full of goods. Not to mention that the fresh air on our faces does not carry the scent of death.
I suppose.
In any case, I do appreciate our moments of calmness.
Okay.
Yes. What do you need?
Well, I think that's pretty much everything for him.
No harm done.
Okay, so I think this is where... Oh, no. We gotta talk to Alistair and see if he has anything else to say about the whole queen thing.
Something you need, my dear? Of course.
Yeah. See if he has anything...
Something you need, my dear?
private to say.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
No. Let's just give him a kiss.
Aha! I see talking isn't quite what you had in mind. Got it.
Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. Next time, we will head to Red Cliff to get started on the final battle. If you're enjoying the videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it is very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.